Hey James, I'm Nick, Bayward Boondocker. I've been following your channel for a long time. Appreciate you giving me the chance to sit down and ask you a few questions that I've been wondering about, and probably some other people too. First off, your van is mostly a stock conversion van.
It's pretty much is stock.
It's totally stock.
It's stock minus because I took out seats, but yeah, it's pretty much stock.
And there's no fan or air conditioner for cooling. And you live in a relatively warm climate. You used to live in Houston.
Yeah.
Now you're in Orlando. So I'm just wondering, can you tell us how you deal with the heat? Like shade, fans?
I'm a big fan of shade, obviously.
Yeah.
So when I'm picking a place to stay for the night, I try to make sure that I'm at least close to some kind of shade in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I do, when it gets real hot and I just can't sleep, I do have a setup that I haven't tried to get away with it anywhere else but a truck stop, which I've been able to. I do have a generator, and then I have a portable AC unit.
Okay.
But I used it in Houston when I first left last fall.
Okay.
I used it in Oklahoma, and then I stopped needing it about the time I got into Missouri.
Oh.
So, and then the rest of the trip, the temperature wasn't all that warm. You know, it was real pleasant temperature. I don't really spend a lot of time in the van. You know, I'm doing the van thing to live, so I'm not doing the van thing to live in the van.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just for sleeping during the day, you're out and about. Probably,
Yeah, almost always I'm out and about. Sometimes I'm in the van, like this last week I have done that a little bit just because I've been low on funds. I'm waiting on my first check coming out here in Orlando.
Awesome.
So, but yeah, I don't spend much time living.
Cool. I didn't know that you had a generator and a portable air conditioner.
Yeah, so I have a.
We'll check that out later, maybe. Okay.
I'll
Cool.
show that too.
So I know you just moved here. This is a softball question. Do you like Orlando more than Houston, or which is your favorite? And can you tell us why you chose Orlando as a place to live?
So it was kind of a job opportunity that I had in Orlando. Plus, I knew there was a lot of really neat things around Orlando. Like you have 3 state parks, which within about 45 minutes of Orlando.
Okay.
Within about 2 hours, you have the National Forest. Within 2 hours, you have about 8 different beaches.
Gotcha.
Plus, you have all the tourist opportunities that are already in Orlando and in the surrounding area to Orlando. It's a real pretty area. Yeah. So I figured if I was going to be stuck being static for a while, having to earn some income, and I had a job opportunity, why not have it be somewhere that's got a lot to do and is a pretty area? Orlando is definitely prettier than Houston.
Okay.
There was things about Houston that I really liked when I first was there that have kind of drifted away. So Houston used to be a city that you could live really, really cheap. You know, the cost of living used to be probably 50% less than it is now in Houston.
Wow.
And just when I moved there in 2008. So in less than 10 years, the cost of living has gone up 50% in Houston. Okay. So rents went up about 70%, you know, housing went up a lot. So Houston used to be a really affordable city to live in. Yeah. And then wages were almost the same as the rest of the country. Okay. You know, because oil and gas really lifted those. Right. But the wages have been fairly flat there, and then the cost of living rose. Mm-hmm. So my purpose of there was just to be able to put money away and stuff, to be honest, for the economy. The one thing that I've never been anywhere else that compares to Houston, though, is the food. Like, Houston has the best food in the country. Yeah. And I've been all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, you have been, right. So kind of like economics is the reason you're out here. And if I'm going to be static, this seemed like a better place to be static. Okay, gotcha. You know,
and it sounds like with all the destinations in the area, you can still do your weekend van dweller adventures, but I maintain a job, right?
Yeah, that's the idea. I can go and do a 2-day stint here in the National Forest, 2-day stint here in this state park. Go hit, go watch the alligators for a while over here, a couple hours away, you know. Yeah. Whatever.
There's a stigma with the van dwellers that they're forever single because no woman would date a man in a van. But you've been dating Catalina for 5 years now. And she must be okay with it. I know there's a couple examples of other van dwellers. I have a girlfriend here, Tiffany. She loves it. Will Burson had a girlfriend for a while there. And then you, of course, and a few other YouTubers. So can you help dispel that mess?
So here's the thing, guys. If you're doing the van thing and you're embarrassed of it, you're never getting a chick. All right? Chicks don't have a problem with the van thing. They have a problem with people that live in a van that are creepy.
Yeah.
So if you're going around and being creepy and hiding, if you're going around and being creepy and hiding from people and embarrassed of it, that's going to naturally come off as dirty.
It's that confidence.
Yeah.
Bring it up and be proud of it.
Well, like, what's the purpose? Now, I do think most women, if you have to live in a van, they're probably not going to be that attracted to it.
Yeah.
But if they see that you're choosing to do it because you have greater goals and ambitions and you're an adventurer, then it's sexy to girls.
Right, Tiff?
Yeah. I concur.
So Tiffany and I love watching Catalina in your videos. We think she's really cute. Will she be moving from Houston to Orlando anytime soon to be reunited with her Hulk here? What's the holdup?
So the holdup is basically first of all, I wanted to make sure that the job was going to work out for us. It does seem to be doing that, so that'll allow her to quit hers and then come out. And then the other thing is there's a car that we still need to sell she's trying to sell back in Houston. So if you guys out there, if you can give us any advice about selling a car, we could use it, because apparently neither of us are keen salespeople.
All right, let's put the ad up here. We'll do an overlay. Maybe someone will buy that car
there
from
you go. Thank you. So I can have Catalina back, please.
Yeah, there you go. We miss her. So within the Van Dweller YouTube community, you promote a message of positivity, responsibility, and good ethics. As we've seen with your meetup interview with Nomadic Assyrian Elvis Van Dweller, if I got that right.
That's all mouthful.
But however, sometimes there's some blowback, as we saw with your comments on e-begging and the notorious Nomadic Fanatic Walmart showering video, which was really entertaining. That episode has since been taken down. So will you continue to be a man of integrity and speak out for what you feel is right and wrong? As your Facebook comment stated, you did regret getting involved in that drama and subsequent blowback. So are you going to keep doing that, or are you going to take a step back?
So, man, to be completely honest on that topic, what I struggle with a lot of times on that is, if people just didn't like my opinion and they had to voice another opinion, that would be one thing. But when I had made that video about e-begging and channel contributions and asking for help, right?
Yeah, that's right.
My objective with that was to separate them, because I think they are different topics. Okay. I don't think it's appropriate for them to be lumped together. I was trying to promote a definition for things for discussion, and also then obviously state my opinion on what I think is right and wrong, and the blowback I got was, first of all, I don't really feel like it depolarized anything, so that kind of left me a little disheartened about it. And then also on top of that, I got a lot of personal blowback on it, not just on my opinion, but like I was trying to talk down to people, or being sanctimonious was another comment. And I've never ever been trying to be anything even remotely like that. I also had heard that I had injected myself into the van community, and I'm not a real vanner. So a lot of these kind of things, because I don't have a thick skin. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people say you have to have a thick skin to make it on YouTube and stuff. If I end up making it, guys, which I'm trying to make it, you'll know that you don't have to have a thin skin to make it on YouTube. But so it does affect me. It does bother me. I don't like to hear.
Don't say that. That's you're feeding them right now. Right? They're gonna use that against you.
You're probably right, but I also feel like being honest and open about things.
I appreciate that.
So, it does affect me, but I have made a decision that I'm not just gonna not involve myself in trying to promote a good standard of what I believe is ethics and morality and positivity and community. I still want to be part of that and encourage that. But I'm probably going to take a different perspective and approach on my channel as far as comments are concerned. I'm having a real hard time just keeping up with things. I haven't really made a habit of banning problem people or deleting comments on my channel. In fact, prior to recently, the only thing I ever deleted was things that was nasty towards Catalina, and I didn't want her to see them. So I'm probably moving forward, I'm going to be a lot less inclusive in that realm. I'm going to probably remove things that I think are abusive, out of line, and that thing. And hopefully that'll allow me to still be able to feel good about promoting what I think is important and trying to help out in the community, but at the same time not have all the dirt and negativity floating around me, because I don't do real well with it.
Yeah, I hear you. I respect that.